This NBC trying to get off the subject of what you just saw. You are a real, you're a terrible reporter. Number one, you don't have what it takes to be a reporter. You're not smart enough. But for you to go into a subject about a jet that was given to the United States Air Force, which is a very nice thing.
There's a problem with a lot of murders in South Africa, but the black people and black farmers are dying at a higher rate than the white farmers are. The video that Trump showed was not a bunch of burial sites of dead white farmers. It was people had placed these white crosses for a remembrance weekend for people that they knew that had died. All of this is like Trump fantasy land, right? Then, of course, he does get derailed by the reporter who asked him about the jet from Qatar.
These are burial sites right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000.
He's lying.
White farmers, and those cars are lined up.
Look at him.
To pay love on a Sunday morning. Each one of those white things you see is a cross, and there's approximately 1,000 of them. They're all white farmers, the family of white farmers.
Yeah, it's not in South Africa this week. It was in South Africa September 5th of 2020 when Trump was president, and it was a remembrance event. Those crosses had nothing to do with specific individual people being killed. Dude, he's such an idiot, bro. And JD Vance over here, dude, I'm going to give JD Vance $100 if he can ever like wear his pants right, dude. He doesn't know how to fucking wear pants. Look at this. What is he doing over here, bro?
Mr. President,
Jesus.
The Pentagon announced that it would be accepting a Qatari jet to be used as Air Force One.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You to get out of here. What does this have to do with the Qatari jet? They're giving the United States Air Force a jet, okay? And it's a great thing. We're talking about a lot.
Dude, the reporter came in and asked him about the jet right after this. Watch this. Oh, dude, this is where he absolutely loses his shit. The reporter then asks him right into the Qatari jet question. Watch.
Mr. President, the Pentagon announced that it would be accepting a Qatari jet to be used as Air Force One.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You to get out of here. What does this have to do with the Qatari jet? They're giving the United States Air Force a jet, okay? And it's a great thing. We're talking about a lot of other things. This NBC trying to get off the subject of what you just saw. You are a real, you're a terrible reporter. Number one, you don't have what it takes to be a reporter. You're not smart enough. But for you to go into a subject about a jet that was given to the United States Air Force, which is a very nice thing, they also gave $5.1 trillion worth of investment in addition to the jet.
Dude, they haven't given $5.1 trillion worth of anything yet. That would be like 6 times their entire GDP. He's so full of shit.
Go back. You ought to go back to your studio at NBC because Brian Roberts and the people that run that place, they ought to be investigated. They are so terrible the way you run that network, and you're a disgrace. No more questions from you. Go ahead.
No more questions from you. Dude, he is such a fucking clown, bro. Dude, Trump is a fucking piece of shit. He is. He is such a clown. Dude, you see him? He gets all rattled. He gets all stressed out.
Go ahead, talk about that. His name is Peter something. He's a terrible reporter. Quiet. Let's go.
Thank you so much. President Trump, Anna Disaster from ENCA in South Africa. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, dude.
What would you like President Ramaphosa to do about the situation that we've just seen on the screen?
I don't know. Look, these are articles over the last few days. Death of people. Death. Horrible death. Death.
Dude, Daily Mail. Dude, he's pulling out the Daily Mail UK, bro. Oh, Jesus.
I think anyone, white South Africans are fleeing because of the violence and racist laws.
This is a Daily Mail UK article he's reading in his hand, bro.
And this is all And I'll give these to you.
No, I'd like
So when you say, what would I like to do? I don't know what to do. Look at this. White South African couple say that they were attacked violently. And,
President Trump, when will you go and see for yourself if it is indeed true?
well, I could do that. Look, here's burial sites all over the place. These are all white farmers that are being buried. And he asks about a jet that was given. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know, you are so bad. You're such a bad reporter.
Let me clarify that, because what you saw, the speeches that were being made, one, that is not government policy.
But you do allow them to take land.
No.
You do allow them to take land.
Nobody can
and then
take
when
land.
they take the land, they kill the white farmer. And when they kill the white farmer, nothing happens to them.
Dude, what is he talking about?
There is quite
Nothing happens to
There
them.
is criminality in our country. People who do get killed, unfortunately through criminal activity, are not only white people. Majority of them are black people. And we have now...
That's the key. The majority of people being killed in South Africa are always the black
The
people.
farmers are
utilize-
black. The farmers are not black.
Yes,
I don't
they
know if
are.
that's good or bad, but the farmers are not black. And the people that are being killed in large numbers, and you saw all those grave sites, and those are
Dude,
people
those grave sites weren't even grave sites. They were tokens placed down in honor of someone. That whole thing was a spectacle.
that loved ones going, I guess on a Sunday morning, they told me, to pay respect to their loved ones that were killed. Their heads chopped off.
Oh my God,
they
dude.
died violently. And, you know, I mean, we're here to talk about it, and I didn't
we
know
will
we'd
talk
get
about it.
involved here. But I will say this, that if the news wasn't fake, like NBC, which is fake news totally, one of the worst, ABC, NBC, CBS, horrible. But if they weren't fake news like this jerk that we have here, if we had real reporters, they'd be covering it. But
Dude, he's still bristling at that reporter who asked him about the jet. Dude, this guy is, dude, I know the guy told him, but like Trump is not going to listen. Because he's going to be, no, let me tell you, I know what's really going on in South Africa, right? And the news is fake, and that reporter's a jerk, and like the Qatari jet is stuck in my bunghole, right? He's like, I'll tell you what's going on in your country. Dude, he is such a fucking clown, bro. He is so dumb. Like, my God, he's so dumb.
the fake news in this country doesn't talk about that. They don't want to talk about it, but now they have to talk about it. But they won't. This won't even be a subject. They'll have him talking about why did a country give a free, think of this, why did a country give an airplane to the United States Air Force? Okay? The United States, not to me, to the United States Air Force, so they could help us out, because we need an Air Force One until that's Air Force One, it's being built.
Dude, he's still freaking out about the mention of the Air Force. Like, he can't let it go, right? You see what's going on? Look at this guy. This guy's like, oh my God. It's like, here he is. He's trying to make his big point with the crosses and whatever and all this shit that is all bullshit anyway. But in the middle of Trump's big point, he's like still talking about the jet. That reporter asking about the jet got him so like fucking spun out that he can't let it go. Dude, I mean, it's like, I think they just do this to him on purpose. It's like what Kamala did at the debate, man. Oh my God,
Two
bro.
of them being built. But Boeing's a little bit late, unfortunately. So why did they give us a plane to the United States Air Force? That's what that idiot talks about after viewing a thing where thousands of people are dead.
I'm sorry, I don't have a plane to give you.
I wish you did. I'd take it. I would take it. If your
Dude!
country offered the United States Air Force a plane, I would take it.
Okay.
Oh my
But
God.
coming back to this issue, which I really would like us to talk about.
He's like coming back to this issue. Like, now that you're done having your little fucking crash out to the reporter who asked about the plane, can we come back to the propaganda issue of this like fake movie you just put on the wall?
And those crosses, we have dead white people, dead white farmers mostly. And you take a look at Australia, they're being inundated and we're being inundated with people that want to get out. And their farm is valueless. It's valueless. And they just want to get out with their life. And this is a very serious situation. And if we had a real news or real press or media, we don't have that because they won't talk about this because they're all guys like that idiot. But if we had a
Dude, he's still talking about the jet. Dude, we are literally 15 minutes later and he still cannot let go of the guy asking about the Qatari jet. What? Oh my God. Deplane. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.